A 7-year-old boy hailed a hero for saving his grandfather's life. Good evening, I'm Kim Chapman. The Saudi Daisy man was involved in a serious chainsaw accident. Brittany Martin joins us now to tell us exactly what happened. Brittany.
Kim, Paul Wright says his grandson stopped bleeding from his arm after he severed it with a chainsaw. We do have to warn you, some of the images in this story might be disturbing. Calm, cool, and collected. That's how Paul Wright describes his grandson, Ian, in a time of crisis.
Trying to take care of Papa, wasn't you, buddy?
Thursday morning, Ian was helping Paul in the yard. He was nearby when his grandfather needed help.
When I cut through the limb, it actually fell and hit the saw and the ladder at the same time, and when it did, it fell across my arm, actually severing the main artery. Ian's uncle called 911 and tied a shirt around Paul's arm. That's when Paul says Ian stepped up. He actually tightened the tourniquet until the bleeding stopped. If it hadn't been for that, I would have probably succumbed then, because I was losing a lot of blood. Ian was holding onto the shirt so tight, he now has calluses and blisters on his hands. As Paul became faint from losing so much blood, he says he realized how serious it really was. I knew what the outcome could have been, and I just kept reiterating that I loved him and that I hope he loved me. Their family says Ian and Paul are inseparable. This is my buddy right here. Paul wonders if that's what kept the 7-year-old focused when he needed him most. He was calm as a cucumber. He never once cried, and he done everything I asked him to do. It was like he had done it all of his life. Thanks to Ian, Paul says his arm will be back about 90% in several months. More importantly, he'll live to tell an amazing story about his hero. I love you, buddy. I asked Ian if he is thinking about maybe becoming a doctor. He said he's leaning more towards taking care of penguins instead. Kim.
Brittany, thank you very much. Great story there. Well, the CDC